Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another video. This is my week 1 of October cash stuffing, and it is so late that I've already stuffed and spent some money. I had all great intentions, but just the weekend was crazy, just between me getting paid, needing to get groceries and fuel and all that I just didn't have a minute just to get the money out before I needed to spend it, to record the video. So apologies for that, but just some weeks that going into the next month, sometimes that just happens with us. So I'm just going to cash stuff the remaining money that I would be cash stuffing for week 1, and then I'll have week 2 coming up as well. It'll be the same sort of layered, because I'm going to try and do them back to back while I have a minute. It's night time, kids are in bed, and I am just going to do this and then hit the shower and just lie up and chill before another crazy weekend is upon us. So I'll just run through what I've already stuffed now. Groceries got as usual 70. Fuel got as usual 50, so it's all gone. And fuel is really going up in price. I've noticed, I really need to put, our car is an eco car, so it's not really very hard on fuel. We used to have a Jeep and it was a guzzler. So our car is an eco, so it's actually quite good for mileage and consumption. But I've really noticed the fuel prices going up every sort of couple of days. So £50 isn't really, if I let it get below a quarter empty, then the £50 won't even sort of take me up to over 3/4 again. So it is what it is, but that's why I always just stick in 50, and most likely I'm going to be putting the 50 in by the time I'm going to the petrol station or the fuel station. So I would never really have any leftover money, although sometimes I budget maybe £200 of fuel, and then if there's any left over, then I just stick that straight into my sinking funds, because I know people do it every week, and if they have leftover fuel money, but most likely I just stick it all in and try and get more miles out of it. But it is what it is. The kids, they got their usual after school money. Miscellaneous is household, and it got at usual 30. So I've £20 and 30p left. I actually probably should take that change out. But that was all that I spent out of. So we should have 140, I think. Yeah. So let's go. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 10, 20, 30, 40. So I hope you are all doing well and excited that we are getting into October. I think just when the kids go back to school, it just flies. The year just flies, and it's just constant handing out money for trips and things. It's just never ending when you have kids. But we will motor on with it. It'll not be long till they're off for Halloween, and then they'll be back, and then it'll be Christmas, which is really scary. We're nearly at the end of the year. So I'm gonna just go in here. I did change my envelopes around, so hopefully I remember where they all are. Yes, dentist is getting 10. Is this open? It is open. Sometimes you never know with these envelopes. So that is getting 10. Clothing isn't getting anything. Days out, entertainment, nothing else in this binder. This is just going to be a really quick check-in, because I want to be accountable. I want to still do my videos, even though it's just a wee short amount to stuff. I don't know, I've got so behind in that. I'm really going to have to adjust my budget for next year. I mean, this is a great thing, and I always said about budgets, you sort of have to put it into practice and then see does it work for you. But this snowballing method has just wrecked my head, and I just feel like every month I have to keep putting in so much more because I can't get ahead, if that makes sense. So I don't know, I'm going to look at that, but I'm going to be sticking £100 in Christmas. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 1. And that will, is that the right idea? Yeah. And that will be for the penny challenge, which honestly is the bane of my life right now. I'll just show you an update. It's nearly done, and I don't care that I'm cheating by not using pennies because it's my budget. So sorry if you see shadows, but as I say, it's night time. So this is how we are looking. So we've got all the £3 gone. We're halfway sort of through the £2, and then we've got some wee small denominations done as well. But I just cannot wait until this is done and never ever doing it again. I think it would have been okay if I wasn't paying off debt as well. And I've said this to a few of the ladies, because like any spare change that I had from like, I don't show like my check-ins, like, or what spare money I have. I don't know if I will, but at the minute it's been really boring because there's been no point in showing you because I'm just putting it into debt. And I've been really tackling the debt this year, and you know, it's nearly gone. I did want to get it done by the end of this year, and I don't know if I want to put that pressure on myself now, because I can leave it till next year. So I'm just going to see how we go, but we're nearly done, and it's still 0%. There's no like interest or anything like that. But yeah, this has just been horrendous, because as I say, I've been using like any spare change that I have to go into my debt in the ways of like challenges that I've showed here on my channel, the wee Mandana challenge and things like that. So I mean, if I was using all my pounds, all my 50p's and all my change, this probably would have been a lot easier, but because I was like taking all my pounds and putting it towards debt, like I did a couple of challenges. If you aren't familiar, this one, I just need to pop £7 into that, and that is done. So you see it's like 1s, 2s and 5s, and then I've got some more challenges in here that I'm going to be starting. But I also was doing this one, so like all my pounds went into that. That's a really good challenge. I really enjoyed doing that. And I saved £154, but it was just something to keep me going, to motivate me. But yeah, I can understand why people don't like this challenge. So I'm cheating. If you want to say I'm cheating, fine, but I am doing it my way. I'm going to do it my way, and I'm just going to knock it all out, because I just haven't got the patience for it anymore. So £100 is going in towards this, which will knock off quite a bit of that, so that is exciting. And maybe I'll frame this and just as a reminder of never going to do it again. But yeah, so that was very long-winded, but that was just an explanation of what is going on with Christmas. And I have been spending some Christmas money as well, so that's exciting. I love buying Christmas presents. I'm such a giver. Christmas and birthdays, I just love spoiling everybody. Probably do spoil everybody too much, spoil the kids too much. I try to stick to a budget for their birthdays, and just there's just so many nice things that I see. And I mean, my kids aren't spoilt, you know, in the sense that anything they want they get, but when it's like a special day like their birthday, I do want to give them a wee bit extra, because they're never going to be that age again, you know, like they're never going to turn 10 again or 11. And yeah, it's just a big thing. I think it's just a mum thing. Anyway, I'm not going to apologise for spoiling on their birthdays, but we're going to stick £30 into my husband's savings. This is not the right pink. I do that every week. It's because they're so similar. I don't know if you can, well, they don't look similar here, but when you haven't seen it all week and then you go to find it, they all look the same. So we're sticking, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we should have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 90. So I'm not sure what I'm actually getting them with this, but this is good because normally it's just, you know, that month you just take all your wages and blow it on people's presents and things like that. So it's really good that I have this already saved up, although I don't know what I'm doing with it. So we've got 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Happy days. That's great. So that was my short and sweet check-in for week 1 of October. I hope you enjoy the rest of your week, and I will talk to you in my next one. Bye.